semua, welcome back to the Faruka TV podcast. It has been a while, but we're back here for season 2, episode 9, and I've got a really special guest. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna have him introduce himself first, and we'll get going.
Hi, MJ Visionz. I'm 20 years old, and yeah, do music, do hear a bit of football, but yeah, just enjoying life, you know.
So MJ,
Yeah.
I just want to start off with the first question. Was music always something you wanted to pursue, or did it come later into your life interest, basically?
So it basically came at one point when I was younger, because music has been also like a part of me for a while, and it's not like I didn't want to start music. I basically studied music, so like I hanged around with different people who like different genres. So like there's rock, pop, and etc. You know. So like I just studied it, learned how people do their own style, and from there, like when I felt the time was right, I could start working on my project. So like you can say, yeah, I really wanted to do music, but at the same time, no, because I never expected that. I never expected to go as a music artist, you know?
Yeah.
Always it used to be like a normal guy, 9 to 5, you know, something normal. But when music came, everyone was like, okay, he's serious about it now. So yeah.
Did you think when you started it out, the music, did you have any doubts when starting out?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be the best, obviously.
Yeah. Always,
How was that
always.
like feeling, Cause
Yeah, that doubt is like, it's very heavy, but you have to like know how to control your emotions to it. So certain times and certain days you'll be like, like while the album is being made, you're like, I don't think I can do it. Maybe I should just release a single, then an album. But for me, it was like more towards the like, screw it, I could do it. Like no one can tell me at this point anything, you know? Like I have a good team, I have a good management, everything. So I'm pretty confident in my work.
I mean, 100%. You do have a team is really important, I think, in music as well.
Yeah, it's very
because you need a whole crew, I would say, just to help with your music. That's where I want to get into the second part of the section is your influences and inspiration, actually. Who was some of the? I want to actually start. Who was some of the biggest like influences that made you start your music, local or international?
Wow, that's a very heavy question. But I would say I'm not sure if anyone knows him, but this is for me personally. It's Kwai. It has to be Kwai.
Okay.
Kwai, I remember I went for his first show like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And from there on, I just liked his energy, his music. I've been listening to him for a while, like 4 years. So I'm a big fan of Kwai, you know. And yeah, Kwai is one. But if you're talking about international, it has to be Drake.
Drake.
Yeah, it has to be Drake.
100%.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to get into it. No, I actually want your opinion on the on Drake's beef.
Oh.
I want the opinion on how you felt when Drake had that beef with Kendrick Lamar. How did that go? What were you feeling like?
I was feeling like, fuck, what the hell is going on, bro? I was like, Team Drake, bro.
Team Drake all the way.
It's all allegations, you know. I'm not believing anything until clarification comes out. But Team Drake forever, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing him only now recently. Like a lot of people are like, I think Drake's actually making better music than Kendrick.
Yeah.
So I can't really say anything because I'm not I listen to different types of genre. I don't have a specific genre I listen to. I'm open to music. But yeah, that's really interesting. What's this is what I want to ask you, because you're in Malaysia. You're basically would you say a local rapper musician?
You can say that, yeah.
Yeah, a local musician. What's the Malaysian scene like for your type of genre, for your way of music? What's the scene like over here? In your experience so far?
So I feel like macam there is competition. There's always competition. It's just you have to like believe in yourself when you are creating your art. So it's not about like, oh, this guy has been doing it longer than me. I'm just starting. I'm trying to do his style, but it doesn't work as it's done, you know? But like personally, you should be like screw it. I'm going to do what my work does. I'm going to let the people talk about my work. And yeah, that's about it. But overall, in the music world, like in Malaysia, is like there's a lot of potential. Like I've seen, maybe it's not been showed in Malaysia, but like what I've seen, what I've heard, Malaysia has very big potential. Very big. Not only Malaysia, shout out to Singapore. Singapore, Indonesia, represent. But Asia has a lot of talent, like very lot of talent. They just have to know how to like be confident in their work and release. I just believe confidence will take you far. Honestly, that's
confidence
facts.
is key, in arts like this, because music is basically entertainment.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're performing also in front of many crowds and people. So you need to have that confidence.
True.
Also, same with not just music. The arts basically in general, entertainment in general. You need confidence. So and I just want to ask, were there any challenges or unique things that you face in the Malaysian scene?
Malaysian scene, like, what do you mean by it?
By like actually I want to start off with challenges in a way where like has there been a time where you making music and then I just want to ask, like, someone leaked your music or
No,
not?
because my team is very solid and we only share it amongst each other. And if it does get leaked, then leak is leak. Like, I can't do much about it. But we are a very solid team. We know what we're doing and we just have that trust. Like, it's like a family, That group, that crew is like, no matter if you're what, this, that, the crew is so strong to the point like it's a family. It's like a second family. So I genuinely like believe like none of my thing will be leaked. Even if it's leaked, it's because I leaked it, just trying to show people.
True.
But overall, I don't think it'll get leaked. Or nothing can get leaked.
Okay, yeah. Actually, onto that point, your team. You wanna explain who your team is in your little rap group?
So I have my engineers. I have my, you can say, so-called manager. Okay. And I have other departments, but it's mostly like a family because when it comes to trusting people, it takes time for me. So I start off with the family more because they advise me on what to do and what not to do.
Right.
So yeah, that's what my team is.
Your team, okay.
Picture of my team.
That's interesting, actually. Yeah, that's nice. When you're when you're writing lyrics, do you get inspiration from artists or things that you've seen in real life or something you've been through? Because a lot of artists, like I'm sure Drake also writes things about how he's been through things as well. There's different types of, when you're making an album, it could be about someone or about your journey. So far, have you made an album based on any of that?
So certain songs are like about what I've gone through and certain songs are like relating to other people.
Okay.
So like, for example, I ask you what you've been through and all. I'll take that information and basically make a song about it because I'm pretty sure there's other people who could relate to maybe what you have gone through and etc.
Yeah.
So my target is to make my music like relatable to other people, not only for me but relatable for other people. And I think that is one thing that I notice certain international artists do. They relate with other people. It hits them deep in certain ways because those type of feelings are like hidden from a person, But how does that artist understand me,
That's true.
So I've clocked that.
Okay.
And another thing when it comes to my writing, I was never much of a, in school, I was never much of a reader, Never focused on much studies, but only now. But like, I used to do poetry. And I still do poetry. And when I write poetry, it's usually that feeling comes when all my emotions are like clocked up. So, like you have anger, sadness, happiness, all clocked, and it just drains me emotionally. So the only way I could like write is writing my emotions down. So whatever is written down, lyrics, it's just my emotions, raw emotions. It's all poetry. I have like a book, just a full book with it. Anytime like I'm alone or in the car, just take my pen out, just write whatever is on my head. So yeah.
So you're basically, you don't have any. You're basically the writer of your own songs.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
guessing.
Say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I won't not say that I have ghostwriters.
Okay. Yeah.
But in certain areas of my songs, I do. I'll just say that I do have certain writers.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of it. At all because I believe like if everyone is working on that song, it will be perfect. It will be good.
It'll be nice. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Actually, that's a interesting take from you talking about writing and ghostwriters. Actually, I didn't think about it that way, where it's a group effort, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to ask more about your journey. Actually, how has your journey been since you've taken off?
I feel like in the last 2 years of just like learning music, everything, etc., is like a lot has changed. Like my whole world just flips like that. I might have not released anything yet, but the outcome that I believe that I will get is pretty big, and I'm very confident in that. And the journey has been mixed of emotions, like so much recording time taken out, taking family time out just to do it is very heavy, but at the same time I have a strong mindset and I kept going. But the journey, as you said, it's been one hell of a journey. That's what all I can say is.
So any highlights throughout your journey so far that you're proud of?
I think that would be a nice question for the next podcast.
For the next podcast.
Yeah,
okay, that's interesting. Yeah, because your journey was only just started, basically.
Just started,
So I know I've asked this, but I didn't know because I've basically asked this. It's your challenge again, but I've already asked it. But this is a good question actually. How do your family or friends react to your music?
Okay, my friends, they support me. Certain friends do support me. Certain friends, I wouldn't say they don't support me, but I understand why they don't like look at me as my real friends in the same opinion they give me. Is maybe because, he's a new artist. Maybe it's just the first time thing. He'll just stop in the long run. But I'm taking it serious, but I don't blame them. My family, on the other hand, my family don't know I do it.
Oh, okay.
My parents don't know I do it. No one knows I do it. Just me and my brother. And
you and your brother.
Yeah, that's about it.
And both of you and your brother, is it Ali or Sheikh Ali? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
You guys basically have the same interest in a way with the music.
We have the same interest in music, and shout out Sheikh Ali, Shout out Sheikh Ali. Listen to this song, But me and Ali, we have certain types of taste when it comes to genre, but in terms of understanding each other's music taste and all, we are like connected. We understand. We understand like what we want as an outcome of an album. We understand an outcome of a song, and that's one thing I feel that we're very strong at. Even though like we're artists, we're independent, the bond is there still as siblings. Like music taste, even though if my song is not good, he'll come and tell me like it's not good. You gotta change it up. And I always take that advice. Same goes with him. If it's not good, I'll tell him, add this, add that. Maybe you should change the lyrics on this, change the beat a bit, But yeah, I feel the bond is very strong.
And I just want to ask, was he also one of your inspirations when it came to going into music, or you both started at the same time?
I wouldn't. Nah, if I say no inspiration, he's gonna take it out on me, not lightly. But yeah, I would say, even though he's my younger brother, he maybe did. No, not maybe. He did inspire me in certain aspects, And I have no answer for that, but I would say he did inspire me, and
support.
Yeah, it's a support. It's a family thing,
I understand, because when I'm talking also about my brother inspiring me for things, it's kind of just like
Yeah, exactly.
And I understand, but I mean, my brother supports what I do. I support what he does.
That's good.
And support is important, anyways.
Obviously.
So now this is interesting, because this is where we talk about the future, and right now. So right now, how do you feel about where your music is going?
I feel it's going in a good direction. I'm very confident in when I release it that people will genuinely listen and actually take time to digest it. And I don't think it's an album that will, when it's released, it will have its time. I think it will really digest it and it will be listened to like years to come.
So you're in the midst of an album right now, making an album, or
yes, I mean,
you're in the midst of making an album. Is it your first or
yes, my debut album? Yeah,
your debut album. Okay,
yeah.
You want to tell the audience like when it's coming out, or you guys don't have a
just
date
stay
yet?
tuned. Just stay
tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Okay, that's interesting, because I thought maybe you've had many albums before, but if this is your debut one, then damn, that's cool, Yeah, that's interesting, because I always ask people, musicians, other careers also were like, where do you think they're gonna go? You know, and that's a really tough question because, for example, like me, I don't know where I'm gonna go with all of this. Honestly, you don't know where you're gonna go. So I'm interested to see your debut album. You know, I'll check it out. Make sure you guys check it out. Okay. Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next? Let's say, I don't want to be. Let's not say 10 years. That's too far. But in the next 3 years in the music industry, will you be making more albums, collabs? Do you think? Do you hope for, or how?
I think more projects will be made.
More projects.
More projects are currently going on for next year. So I'm already working on next year itself.
Okay, that's good.
And the years to come. I'm already working on
ahead
it.
of the game.
Yeah. I have everything like planned out. Right now.
Okay.
So I'm just taking my time, not rushing into things. And yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. And your album, do you know how many songs you plan to put in? Because I know that.
Like I said, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay.
It's gonna come out soon. The list will come out. Don't worry.
The list will come out. Okay.
Not gonna disappoint anybody. Trust me. This album.
Where can they stream your songs?
So Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, anywhere, YouTube Music, anywhere. But all I can say is nobody will expect this album because 2 years of hard work on this album.
Damn. Okay.
So it's a big project.
Yeah.
Mixed of emotions went through this.
Okay.
Sometimes I wanted to drop it.
Okay.
But the right people kept me going, which I'm so grateful for it.
All right. That's interesting. I'm ready to see your debut album. Yep. You know, 2 years in the making. That's probably a lot of hard work. I'm telling you. Yeah. And I just want to ask. You know, are you the type of person to go in studio every day, or sometimes?
So one thing about me is like I'm not much of a studio guy.
Oh, okay.
So I'm more of a person who is in going to people's houses and recording music.
Okay.
Because the studio for me is a very like, because if you don't know, it's a very compact place.
Yeah.
And sometimes it like gets to your head and it makes you dizzy, makes you nauseous, and I kind of like grew out of that. You know, in the period of time that I've been doing it, I just grew out of it, and I get more comfortable going to people's houses and doing music. Because it's like, you know, fresh air can come in at least. Like it's just loud music and you're in a compact place. It screws with your head completely.
Okay.
But yeah, I would say going to people's houses or my house, doing music, something easier for me. Because if you're going for a studio, it's like you have to do the bookings and all that.
That's true. Yeah.
Which I find very, I mean, how do I say? Like, yeah, everything charges nowadays, but like, I just find it like very costly for me. And I'm more of a person who likes to save money than spend money.
Okay, that's interesting because I've never, you know, I would expect, you know, all the musicians to be in the studio working. But now that I've seen it from a musician like yourself, that the atmosphere, the feeling is really important when doing music. And now I understand that now, you know. There's more to music than just a studio and a mic and a laptop to make it. Now I just want to ask, okay, this is an interesting question.
Okay, shoot me.
Do you, as a rapper, musician, want to stay independent or sign with a label one day?
Oh goodness, that's a very nice question. As of now, I would prefer to be independent.
Independent, okay.
Because no hate to any labels or anything, please. No hate. Love it all. But like, for me personally, I feel like being independent is more of a safe option for me personally. I mean, yeah, being in a record label, you get more recognition. You get a cut, you get this. But I feel like the label takes a lot of it, you know, all your hard work, and you might just get like 10%, 20% of your hard work. So for me, it's just like, I prefer to do it alone, which because I get at least 50% or 100% sometimes I get. But being in a label for me is it's not a cheat or it's not a scam, but it's for me, maybe I'm still young. Maybe I don't know what is a label because if you ask me what's a label, like I could not give you the definition of what's a label, but being in a label, it's cool. It's nice. Yeah, everybody wants to be in a label, you know, you have a name. But for me at this time, I would prefer to be independent.
Independent. Okay, that's interesting. Because I don't know with these labels and everything. I think, like you said, you know, the percentage of your music also, right? It's also where you have to negotiate and all that, especially when you make some music that's very good, but then they can hop on to you and just take it, right? So okay, I understand that, support independent musicians, okay. Now just to like close in a little bit, I want to ask you some like fun questions lah.
Okay.
So I did talk about collaboration, but I just want your like dream collaboration. Like if you could collaborate with any artist, international or Malaysian, who would it be and why?
Wow. If I have to do for Malaysian, I would love to do a collab with Guard.
Okay.
Guard is very unique for me, even though like he is someone who is he is known, I don't know if you know him, but he's very known. He is just so talented to the point that like I would do anything to get like a collab or even like work with him in a studio or in my place, just to get his advice on certain things. But I think Guard is probably one that I would love to get a work on. And if you're talking about international, I would have
many choices out there.
Yeah, I think I kind of like. I would try Yeet.
Yeet, okay, that's interesting.
Yeet. I'm starting to listen to him more.
Okay,
because I was never much of a Yeet guy because I don't like that genre of music. It's a bit like headache. But he just recently released a new EP, and I just been listening to like every week. So I was like, Yeet would be so nice to like work on, because the genre that I'm doing and he's doing is very different, but I would like to mix and see how would it do it,
Oh, I also want to ask, what is your main music genre?
My main music genre is like rap, R&B, sexy drill, and I'm kind of now leaning towards trying to make house music.
House music, okay.
Yeah, so I'm still learning, not made it, but that's one genre that I want to lean more to is house music.
House music, okay, that's interesting. Okay, now I just want outside of your music a little bit, so people know about you. So outside of music, what else do you do that, like keeps you going? Because I'm sure music will turn into a job in a way. But in terms of outside of music, is there anything else that you're also passionate about?
One thing about me, I like to spend time with my friends mostly.
Okay.
And we usually like, even if we're like doing music and we're like burnt out, we usually like take time we go for walks, we go play football, just to get our mind off it, because sometimes it pollutes our mind so much to the point like we're like, oh, we can't do it anymore, so we go home. But I just feel like we should be spending more time. So sometimes I go football, but now I've kind of like stopped a bit football. It's been like 3 months, 4 months.
Okay.
So I don't know when I'll start again, but I would say mostly just going around places in Malaysia, visiting some cafes,
Yeah, okay.
And going to some shisha lounges.
Okay. Just chilling lah, basically.
Yeah,
it's just a break from all the music. Because I understand music with other jobs also, you just need a break. Too much of it, you get sick and tired of it.
True.
I don't know if you get sick and tired of music, but sometimes. Yeah, I mean, that's true. And that's where the point, just assuming that, at that point where you're sick and tired of music, like you said, you probably just want to drop everything, all the albums and stuff. I understand. Because I do have a friend out there that does beats. He makes beats. And then I convinced him to start rapping on his beats. But every time he's just unsure. He just has multiple drafts on his garage band. He doesn't have a FL Studio or anything.
But that was like one point which I can relate with your friend is that was me.
Okay.
That was me. I had drafts. I was actually supposed to release some last year, but that I was very insecure on how people would take it, until I met certain people who were in the game longer than me. They were like, screw what everyone says, just release it. What's the bad can happen? So that confidence built up, and I was like, I'm not gonna release a single. I'm gonna shoot my shot for an album. One shot. So in some way, I do understand why your friend was unsure on the drafts, because I have a lot of drafts. I have stuff from like 2023 even. So in some way, I understand where he's coming from, because you don't know how will people look at you, Because ever since I started doing this music, I've got a lot of different views on me. Like some people are like, oh, he's now doing music. that's just out of the blue. We never knew you did it. But that music used to be like a hobby. It was never much of a talk thing with my friends.
Right.
So doing this music, people like had different views on me. Like, should we like support this? Should we like not? So for me, it just showed me what people's true colors are, and I'm not mad or anything. That's their judgment, you know. Not disappointed at it. You know, you can say whatever you want, but it's not gonna affect me at all. I'm just gonna go keep doing what I do, and they're basically some fly by night friends, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But we just go. We keep on going.
Yeah, I mean, further on that question, did you feel like when you're gonna start into this music, people would like? I'm sure you were probably like, people might hate this, or you weren't unsure about it. How do you cope with the? I don't know. Did you have any hate when you're posting your music?
One thing about me is I don't care what anyone says. Seriously, it doesn't faze me. I'm at that point at life where I'm like, you know, you came alone, you leave alone, you know? So 1 or 10 or 100 or 1,000 comments don't affect me at all much. So you can say it's not good at all, but that's your opinion. But some people might say they like it. So why should I be affected by your comment, you know? So I think at this point where I am now, I am unfazed of anyone's comments at all. I'm gonna just do what I do, whether you like it or not. That's your decision. But I'm not gonna change just because you don't like. So I think people who dislike what I'm doing, you still listen. That's what I can say.
Yeah,
you still listen. You still listen.
You still listen. This is one
listen.
point that I like to make across, because I mean, you do music, I do videos, right?
Yeah.
So it's funny because when people like comment stuff and all that, you're like, I mean, you're watching it.
Exactly.
That's just bringing me more people
more
in.
Views.
Also. Yeah, more views also. You know, but also I do get comments, you know, from people that critical comments. You know, like critics basically. You know, and I also do, because there have been times when I started off. Okay, when I started off, actually, I don't know if you know, but I did make like this one song last year. You know, this one song I did.
Can I hear it?
Oh my!
Yo.
I mean, these people know this. I mean, it's my most viewed on YouTube.
Oh, really?
I won't say I'm really proud of this song, but it's my most viewed on YouTube.
Okay.
People can go check it out because it's still up. And to be honest, I just did it for fun, because I had that time, right?
Yeah.
Where it was last year. I had that time between like Kendrick and Jake beef. When that happened, my friend, just like you, was a Jake fan. And I was just wanting to piss him off a little bit. So we were doing diss tracks.
Oh my
Against
God.
each other. I just want to know, have you done a diss track?
No. I love everyone. I love everyone. No hate.
So we were doing diss tracks, and then at that point, I just felt interested in the music. I was like, wait, I really like music. But then I also had that sick and tired of music. That's what got to me actually.
Yeah.
Because I only did it for 2 days, and after that I was like, I'm shit. I don't want to do it. Maybe music's not for me. So I mean, I'm not gonna show you guys the lyrics, but I hear the beat that I made on GarageBand. I went for a kind of like a Akon style, synth, you know, those synths.
See.
But it's my most viewed on YouTube. I mean, I leave it there. The comments I got were troll comments.
Yeah.
I get a lot of troll comments.
It's normal though.
You know, people think I'm stupid, but no, I know you guys are saying that it's like good, but it's not.
One thing about that, get to the troll comments.
Yeah.
Anytime like when people like troll on comment sections or they troll on my comments, I kind of view it as like someone else's post, and I read the comments and I just laugh out loud. I'm like, what is going on?
It's funny to read, you know. It's funny to read, but I'll just play a snippet. I know some people should know this from my old school, because I did it in my old school. I made a whole music video. It's so stupid.
Music video?
Yeah.
Yo.
But you can hear, I don't know what type of style I was going for. You can see it. It's me when I was very small. Compared to... You can, think they can hear a little bit. No.
Yeah, I love...
I think...
You're rhyming though. You're
I
rhyming.
don't know. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes my friend that just free flowed it.
Oh my god. Yo. I love the confidence though.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
confidence is damn nice.
I forced him to do it. I feel so bad. I forced him to do it.
This is fine.
But okay. At first, I was like, "This was fire." I went through three phases of that song. Okay? The
Okay.
first one was like, "Yo, this is fire." Yo, posting it, and people are like, "Fire on mute," and I'm like, "Oh, bad."
my.
Okay, so it's not good. Then I listened to it like multiple. If you listen to it multiple times, then you start to get the idea that this is actually not bad, lah. But I wasn't actually this time I didn't. For this song, I actually took inspiration from Chris Brown. Actually,
I see.
I tried to be like Chris Brown, but that did not work. But that's my one and only like song that
Hey guys,
I like.
Farouk gotta start making music, you know?
Oh,
You gotta
maybe,
make it.
yeah, maybe I do.
He's gotta
Maybe
start
I
a
do.
Spotify. Come on, guys, come on, support this guy. Come
But
on.
like I also like, you see, the problem is I'm like my own. If I was to make music, I'm on my own lah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what's difficult is I'm not. Is it engineer where they make the beats?
To be
or
honest with you, you don't even
Yeah.
need that though.
'Cause
If you know what
yeah.
you're doing, you just need a like MacBook, mic, and yeah, that's it. Just be in your room. I know some certain artists that did that and they're making like money now because of
Yeah.
it. So it's just where you start.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, don't be like, oh, I don't have an engineer, I don't have this. Sometimes
Actually, I was right.
Yeah.
I still am thinking that in the future I might want to, if I'm like get into the music more professionally lah, when I have time. But right now I kind of just want to focus on this. And then when I'm happy with this is all going well. Hey, let me just try this.
yeah, that's nice.
I mean, I just want to try, right?
Yeah,
Well,
it's cool.
I'm a person that likes to do a lot of different things within the art scene.
Yeah, that's
Don't
good.
tell me if I want to play football or whatever because I'm bad at it. But yeah, actually one more question. If you didn't know anything about music or weren't into music, what do you think? Wait, let me ask the question properly. Okay, if you weren't making music, okay. What do you think you'd be doing instead?
I think I would be doing what every student does, you know, study, get a degree, and move out and study overseas. You know,
Do you think you would be doing a work that will be behind the desk or an
No.
art work? Okay.
No, ever since I was younger, I never wanted that.
Mm-mm.
I know for a fact that I will be my own art, my own. I'll have my own thing going on.
Mm-mm.
I never liked the idea of sitting at a desk. I know it's called hard
Same
work.
actually. I
It's
agree
called
with that.
and I agree with all the elderly people, parents, they want their kids to get a 9 to 5, good pay, you know. I support that fully, but some certain people they just can't do it. And for me, I just can't do it. Like for me, I just find it like very waste of time for me personally. Like I could be doing something else and getting that same amount of money in a short period of time. So why do that, you know? But that's just me, you know.
So if like you will be doing something that you enjoy, right?
Yeah, obviously.
100%. Because I know there's people out there, they just saying, "Oh, do it for the money," you know.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, even though, because over here the local scene for film, because I'm interested in film. Let me ask you actually first before I go on. But for your music here, in terms of the industry, would you say it's a good industry with good people, or it's still at that phase where it's developing?
I honestly feel I'm at the phase of, like you said, developing. Like I still have to meet. I'll get the chance to meet other people. Don't get me wrong, but at this moment, I think it's a good picture. You know, it's just that some artists they don't want to be associated with this. Some don't want to be associated. But we all look at each other as friends. We're all like a group of friends who might not know each other, but a group of friends who like to do what music. You
Right.
know? We all have like
Interesting, yeah.
mini events, and we'll see each other. We'll be like, oh, your music was nice. I heard this from you. You know. So it's something, the small things.
Yeah. Would you see yourself in the near future performing live?
Yeah. I'll
Performing
see.
live. Okay, interesting.
soon, yeah.
Because I remember your brother Ali actually invited me to one of his live shows or something, but I
Yeah.
couldn't make it because it was on that time. But if he does make another one, I'll go.
Yeah,
I'll
for
go
sure.
because
Come,
I want
come,
to
come.
check out what
Come.
what
If
it's
you
all
come,
about, you know.
if you come, we'll get you like a private place.
Oh, that's fine.
Private
That's
seat.
fine, yeah.
Everything's on us. Everything's on
That's
us. You just
fine.
come.
Because Yeah, because I saw him perform, so I was like, "Yo, he performing live?" You know, I didn't know that. So you would see yourself like starting with small
100%.
gigs, lah.
100%.
I think so.
100%.
Okay. That's interesting. So would you do one with your brother, like in the same?
I don't know.
Same gig?
I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future has for us.
We'll see. Yeah. And is there anything else you would like to say to the people out there for your music? Go.
All I can say is thank you so much untuk korang yang support, yang tak hina, and all I can say is that I'm working so hard on my album, and I'm trying to balance everything, and you guys won't expect these songs that are gonna come out, and thank you so much for giving me the support I need. You know, everything is so grateful. I'm super grateful for it, and trust me, you will love this album so much, and I can't wait to perform it one day for you guys. But it's all love. I appreciate it deep down. Thank you so much.
So okay, that's good. I will put MJ's Instagram here on the screen. Go, please check him out, guys. He's gonna drop his debut album. This will be probably his best album. We'll say.
We'll see.
We'll see if it's his best album. I mean, first albums, you know, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah,
you know, from the first album, that's where you start to learn for the next album, next album. So we'll see how it goes. If there's anything else you would like to say,
no. Thank you, bro, for having me, bro.
No problem.
It means a lot, bro.
I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching season 2, episode 9, and I'll see you next on Faruka TV.